Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel A to Z for Banking Aspirants. Today we are going to discuss about the main functions of RBI. In the previous section we have already dealt with the administrative setup of RBI, and today we are dealing with the functions of RBI. First of all, let's see the main functions of RBI at a glance. The main functions are: it is a monetary authority, it is a regulator as well as the supervisor of the financial system, it is a manager of foreign exchange, it is issuer of currency, it has got the developmental role, it is a regulator and supervisor of payment and settlement system, it is a banker to the government as well as the banker to banks. Now we will see in detail each and every function so that we will be able to explain if somebody asks you what is a function. So first one will deal with us being the monetary authority. What does that mean? It means that RBI is the one who is formulating, implementing and monitoring the monetary policy. And why is that? It is because to maintain the price stability, at the same time ensuring that proper growth is happening. The next function is RBI is a regulator and supervisor of financial system. It takes the role of a regulator and supervisor so as to provide a broad outline for the banking operations in the country. And why it is done? It is done to maintain public confidence in the banking system. And also it takes this role so as to protect the interest of depositor and also to ensure that there is cost-effective banking services that are made available to public. So the three main reasons why RBI takes the role of a regulator as well as a supervisor of a financial system is because to maintain public confidence in the banking system, to protect the interest of the depositor people, and to provide cost-effective banking services to public. The next function is manager of foreign exchange. Already in the previous section we have discussed about FEMA Act 1999, and RBI is the one who administering the same act. And why RBI is taking role of a manager of foreign exchange? Because to facilitate the external trade happening in the country, to provide orderly development as well as for maintaining of foreign exchange market in operations in the country. So why it is being done? To facilitate the external trade that is happening and to provide orderly development as well as for the maintenance of foreign exchange market operations that are happening in the country. The next main role is issuer of currency. We know it issues currency. Not only does it issue currency, it exchanges as well as destroys the currencies that are not fit for circulation. And why it is done? It is done to ensure that adequate supply of currency and coins is there in circulation and to ensure the quality of currency in circulation. The two main reasons why currency is being issued as well as why exchange and destruction of currency that are not fit is being done. To ensure there is always an adequate supply of currency and coins in circulation as well as to ensure that the quality of currency in circulation is good. That is why we have the clean note policy and all, and we will be discussing it in later classes. The next one is the developmental role. RBI undertakes a wide range of activities to support national development goals or objectives. And one of them you can say it is like the financial inclusion, and many activities are undertaken. And that one also we'll be discussing separately because it is a broad topic. And it is a regulator and supervisor of payment and settlement system. It introduces and upgrades safe, efficient payment and settlement modes in the country. It introduces and upgrades all the payment systems in the country so that it is safe and efficient modes. And why it is done? To gain public confidence in payment and settlement system. Because as long as the people doesn't have confidence in payment and settlement system, it cannot be used as an effective mode. So hence, to gain public confidence in the payment and settlement system, RBI takes a role as a regulator and supervisor of payment and settlement system. It is based on the Payment and Settlement Systems Act, which we have discussed previously. The next one is it is a banker to government. And being the banker to government, what RBI does is it does merchant banking functions of both central as well as state governments. Merchant banking functions on behalf of both central as well as state government. So in short, we can say it acts as a banker to both central as well as the state governments. The next function is it is a banker to banks, and what it does there is it maintains the banking accounts of all scheduled banks. So in short, today we have covered the main functions of RBI, and I hope it is clear. And in case of any queries or concerns, please feel free to put in the comment section, and we'll be updating on that too. And in the next section, stay tuned with us for updates on RBI offices, training establishments and subsidiaries. This will be video coming up just next, and we'll be coming up with further more videos on current topics. Thank you.